What up, my freaks? RuinusInsight here with part 10 of my Total Warhammer 3 Valkia the Bloody Immortal Empires campaign. So as we saw last time, after vassalizing Malice Darkblade, we gave chase to Be'lakor's army and spent several turns actually trying to get in range. Eventually, however, we did reach him and Valkia fought him in a nice little aerial duel until at last she threw down her enemy and smote his ruin upon the mountainside. This will allow us to then move to the Monolith of Catan, declaring war on Wulfric, mind you, but getting another fortress, hopefully, as well as Doomkeep afterwards, and hopefully vassalizing both Be'lakor as well as the Nalfarings over here. Now, that should be pretty good. Otherwise, Harald is still getting to work on the remnants of Nagaroth, but it looks like this faction is getting near to broken. They have 2 settlements remaining, so it looks like these are the only settlements they have, and they should be ours shortly, and then gifted to our allies to power them up thereafter. Pretty happy with that one. Let's see if there's anything else to do this turn, though I do believe we did most of what we needed last time. Looking good here, but the buildings may need adjustment. Let's see. Ironfrost Glacier, we're keeping the fighters' lodges around, at least for now, mostly because we want to get the tech that allows us to get Exalted Heroes of Khorne immediately. And good in the Frigid Wasteland. Deadwood, you are good as well, and you have one of these also. And Fortress of the Damned. You're good as well, and I believe that's it. Alrighty, ooh, the Silver Tower is going to get upgrades next time, though, so at least that's something. Okie dokie, well, with that, then we simply end the turn, and then we proceed southward. I guess we do have some outposts that we could potentially build, but I do believe I built the one that's in Malice's place, so that was the main one. We'll upgrade more as we go, but let's get a little bit more cash first, as I'd rather save the money for potential additional vassalizations. Actually, speaking of vassalizations, let me just see here. We could... Oh wow, Skeggi's near to vassalizing, isn't it? That's interesting. How strong are they? They got 1 settlement and it seems like their army is dead. But these guys would have to declare war on us. You know what? Let's try to vassalize Skeggi. Initiate diplomacy. 4.4, they'd be willing to do it for 7.6k. Or we could join their war against Hexoatl or the Bleak Holes. I do wonder. Maybe join war against the Bleak Holes. Oh wow, that's more than enough. It'll give us the trade agreement, although they would have done that eventually anyway. How much money would they give us for this? You know what, I feel like it's better to just give them money rather than join the war, because then we can declare the war directly and draw all of our allies in and have them start liking each other. And it seems like Morathi also hates the Bleak Holes. Oh. Yeah, so maybe we will declare war on them. Alright, looks good to me. Let's bounce this offer with a little bit of money. Skeggi will be ours. And thus they will no longer be at war with, I believe, anyone. And oh, Mazdamundi. He was right there, wasn't he? That trade agreement up and running as well. Get some of our money back, too.
Accepted.
Alrighty, and so they are no longer at war with Hexoatl, so if we quickly build a defensive structure there, i.e. a outpost, perhaps they can hold. We shall see. Plus, this is another vassal down here, though I don't know whether we'll be able to have them survive. I'll be curious. There is a full stack for Mazdamundi, and it does look like the garrison at Skeggi is hurt, but will Mazdamundi be brave enough to actually declare war on us, / Skeggi as well? He is still fighting Morathi, though I guess this does turn him on to Morathi, which I guess is not so great for her, but maybe we can vassalize her in the future when she loses some of her armies, because right now she's damn strong. Oh, actually we're strength rank 4, eh? Gotta get more vassals. Get that strength rank up. Those are rookie numbers. Alrighty, well, I believe that's it now for this turn, so let's go next. Let's keep taking out those Nagaroth forces, though the Monoliths might actually fall to our allies. We shall see in a second. Ally mobilize against settlements, Harganeth, and have they taken it? Yes, indeed, they have taken Kar, so that's a free province for them. Alrighty, and oh, I forgot to give the Shrine of Ladriel to... Oh, actually, no, I didn't forget to give him to the Aghole. We are going to give him to the Aghole anyway, and... Oh, Throg, buddy, you want a peace treaty? You don't want to fight no more, eh? That was quick. How's that vassalization looking? Not so great right now. The thing is, we're about to declare war on Wulfric. Do we need to fight Throg at the same time? You know what? Yes, we do. I want to fight more war. This is Khorne we're talking about. The fact that they're asking for peace from a Khornate faction at all should show you the, I don't know. how wrong all that is. What do we have here? Hag grief our vassals, but they're becoming unruly and challenging your ways. We can get a wound on a level 1 character, but get her 2000 XP and 50 allegiance. Let's go with that. Punish their transgressions. I don't really care about this. 5 turns, 5 melee attack. This is better. Alrighty, Rite of Awakening performed for Hexawattle. Ally occupies settlement rebels. Province secured the Broken Lands. What is the Broken Lands? Oh, what is this place? Yeah, that's fine. So here's what we need to do. You are going to take Shrine of Ladriel. Wait, first of all, we're going to move you here. Wait, no. First of all, we're going to steal tech. Then we're going to move you there. You've got only 1 turn left and you can't reach this? Damn. I don't like that so much. We only have 143 steel techs left. You've got steel tech for plenty of time, though. Though I guess you can continue doing so. Let's move you out to here. 71 versus... That's all 71. Steel here, and ooh, CYLOSTRA'S there. Maybe that'll be a fun fight for Huddled. Alright, well, if you can't reach this, do we just steal at the monoliths? I guess we try. Give it a try, then. And a success, beautiful, very well done. And steel tech for you again, Entiro, or Entiro. While Huddled moves towards the monoliths. He should be able to auto-resolve this, their army is garbage here. And that'll be an entire province. Then we will probably, you know what, siege this for now. I gotta figure out what we're doing with this. First of all, I guess we'll repair Blacklight Tower for our allies. Oh, 3,000 money. No, you know what, they can repair it themselves. Hopefully it's not buggy. Sometimes it seems buggy, but other times it seems fine, so I'm not entirely sure. Like all of the stuff that is in the Harganeth territories is fine. And I'm still tempted to give away this cultist camp, but we'll do it later, when we no longer are really using marauders that much. So, you are gonna trade... You're gonna get Shrine of Ladriel, and we're gonna get Slaver's Point. That's what we want to do. Trade Slaver's Point for Shrine of Ladriel. And we actually get money for that. Swell. This is correct, right? Yes, I believe it is. Good. I guess give us some cash, why not?
Understood.
Alright, then we cancel the rest of this, and then we talk to Karhand Kar, or Harganeth rather, who are in Karhand Kar now, and we give them the Black Creek Spire and Slaver's Point. So Black Creek Spire, and money.
Very well.
And Slaver's Point. And money. Oh, wow. Huh. They don't have anything they could give us for this, do they? Can they join war against anybody? No, it doesn't look like it. They could join Winter against Winter too. Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? Wait, that actually went positive? Wait, we can essentially force all of our allies that aren't at war to join wars, can't we? Huh, interesting. Well, yeah, you can have Spite Reach. Wait, Spite Reach? No, wrong one. Slaver's Point. Oh, no frickin' wonder. Yeah, there we go. Oh, wow, you want this even more because it's a full province. Can you give us more money? Not that much. A shame that. If we could have essentially vassalized you again for this, couldn't we have? But yeah, let's do this.
Agreed.
Like so. Yeah, and they seem pretty happy about all this, and now they have a new full province. I think Harganeth is gonna get stronger. If you're wondering why I'm powering up Harganeth specifically, it's because they like us more than all the other Dark Elf factions, and considerably so. And plus, once again, I really feel like Crone Hellebron is the appropriate pick here. And ooh, look at what we got here. Grimbrindle. That's a fun fight for Harald, potentially. Actually, speaking of Harald, you are gonna get a few upgrades here. Chosen... Wait, you have to become Chaos Warriors. Of Khorne of the regular variety. This is mostly going to be a monstrous army, though. Well, not mostly, perhaps, but it is going to be a monstrous army. So my question is, do we want to get some Chaos Warriors of Khorne with dual weapons in here, or are we fine as we are? I'm actually kind of tempted to get those halberds in there, mostly because we have only the Summoners of Rage to act as anti-large. And these guys are needed to hold the line. That was 5 enough, or do we just keep getting more regular ones? You know what, we could always transform them into warriors with dual weapons later on, if we really want to. And then we have to worry about these guys being vulnerable to range fire, which I'm not sure I like as much. Yeah, you know what, let's go for regular Chaos Warriors. Valkia has mostly dual weapon types anyway. And we also want to get at least one unit of aspiring champions in here before I forget. We'll try to do that at some point, but yeah, let's go for regular warriors. There we go. And while we're here, let's just keep an eye on whether we can get aspiring champions here. No, doesn't look like it. Now, is that everybody that needs to level up? You guys do, but you're not ready for it yet. And I guess you guys need levels, but you don't really need it for this fight. So, really, one of the Warhounds is gonna die? From this game? There's nothing in here, it's all trash. You know what, I was gonna replace these Warhounds with Fleshhounds anyway, screw it. And, ooh, nice amount of rewards for that, 7.5k. And I'm tempted to just raise it. Although it's not nearly as much money. 1,000 souls is 5 turns. Though once again, wait, this is a new damn, is this a different territory or a new territory? You know what, just raise it. Just raise it, screw it. Potion of Toughness, yeah, and are you back in our own territory? Yes, I want to see something. The Monoliths does not belong to us. Well, honestly, if one of our allies captures this, that would be fine. In fact, if you could occupy this, that would be swell. At least you went back to your own territory. Now, do we have Fleshhounds available, or do we need to activate the gift? Looks like we will need to activate the gift. Currently, we have this one and this one. Though I do like them both. Though I suppose in only 2 turns we'll be able to get a new gift up and running. So I guess we'll do that then. In the meantime, start leveling, let's say, a... Oh, we can get another troll unit in here. Or we could just get a set of Warhounds to replace the ones we lost. I think 4 trolls is probably sufficient for now. Let's keep it as it is. With the Warhounds, and then we'll get rid of both of them eventually. Regardless of the fact that they will get level ups, I just don't think they're going to be better than the Fleshhounds of Khorne. Also, they don't get blood greed like the other units do they? Interestingly enough. Oh well, it's fine. Now, Valkia, you got places to be. Let's have you sail down to Monolith of Catan, and oh, I swear there was an island here. The heck? I guess one of our allies picked up the island. That's rude. That's rude. We're going to the Monolith, though. Also, you are at war with, well, lots of folks. But you're going to be at war with another one in about 2 seconds. Go, Valkia. Sorry, Wolfric, but we need to confederate you, and, well, we need to subjugate you. I take it you can't subjugate him by defeating him in single combat, can you? Would be nice, but I doubt it. Auto-resolve this. And occupy the place. There is no... Wait, occupy and vassalize who? Oh wait, that's the Norscan tribe, so it's the Varg, or somebody who's using the Varg symbols? I don't think the Varg are alive, though. That's kind of the problem. Oh, they are alive. They just don't have a, home. Oh, that's interesting. We could tell them to occupy something. You know what? We're gonna go to the Serpent Jetty, and we're gonna have them claim that, then. And then we'll move down to Be'lakor. Hopefully you don't die in the meantime. You can't take Serpent Jetty. Well, actually, maybe you can. It'd be unfortunate if they died, and oh, we don't have enough allegiance to tell them to do this. Okay, fine. We'll just move towards it and gift them it. Can that be gifted, considering they don't, It can be gifted to them, but can it be if it's not contiguous with the rest of their stuff? I don't know. We'll find out. What does this do? Missile strength for horsemen and horsemasters? Meh. We are going to need a wall here immediately. And let's get growth for now. We'll wait until we upgrade it. I feel like the wall is going to be necessary because it's fairly likely this place gets attacked. It's a lot more vulnerable than a lot of our other dark fortresses. Okie dokie. That I'm happy with, and we'll hold on to the points for now. We'll deal with them when we need to. What about the builds? Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here other than potentially, yeah, you know what, keep building those walls. You're also kind of in an exposed area, so let's not have you die. Ooh, Silver Tower is not so exposed. Winds of Magic as coordinate units, we don't care about that much. Let's get the Vassal Emissary, A for the control and B to power up everyone around us. Unfortunately, our ally Skeggi will not have that Vassal building to benefit him because there are no dark fortresses that are near each other, although this is adjacent regions. And Furnius is adjacent to the Twisted Tower, so maybe this will benefit him actually, so that's nice. Alright. Well, that's looking good, and that's another end turn. Easy one there. And let's keep going. all the way to the Black Forests, rather, unless the Drowned take care of Nagaroth for us. We shall see shortly. Also, before I forget, we gotta give this thing to our allies here. Actually, you know what I should have done? I should have told Welch to actually grab the monoliths, so that we could get you here as well, the Hmong. As otherwise the Hmong don't have a lot of territory. Well, maybe they can take something else, like the Black Forests, for example. Alright, sacrifice to Mathland performed for you. What do we have out here? Oh, Malekith's moving with another army. Ooh, Taurox. Oh, man. We got lords here that I want to fight. Okay, so first of all, ally occupies settlements, well. I actually didn't check what marble does for us, which I probably should have. Nah, we can ask for it later if we feel like it. Let us instead trade you guys the Blacklight Tower.
Always ready for a
trade
contest.
Blacklight Tower to Aghole for money. As much as you can give us, I guess. And I'm just out of curiosity. Let's get the monoliths right now. And there we go. Blacklight Tower for monoliths. Like so.
You have my
then, just want to take a look at what the marble will do. Whether we want to actually keep it or not. Marble will give us construction costs for all buildings faction-wide. It's not inconsiderate, Mubble. However, I mean, we're not constructing that much stuff, and while 5% is decent, money isn't really a problem for this faction, is it? You know what, I think we'll let them hold on to this for now, and if we want it back at some point because we start running out of cash, then we'll give it to them. So yeah, you can have it. You can have the monoliths.
Or both.
One money. Alright, fair enough. We'll take the one money. Well, actually, this will count as gifts, so let's do this.
Okay.
There we go. Now this gives them the entire province, though I suppose if we had kept it, we could have forced them into doing more Khornate corruption here. All good, though. Our Khornate corruption is dropping quite a lot from our allies here, so there's not going to be any here from Kara to Kara, unfortunately. And ooh, look at this, they got armies. Nothing crazy, but they got Chaos Warriors in them as well. Nice. Anyway, Harold, you are going to move forward. How close are you to the Black Forests? Somewhat close, but not as close as I'd like. If you go into an encamp stance, would you be able to reach them in one go? Maybe. You know what? Go to the edge of our territory here. I think maybe you will. Don't cross the bridge. Just stay right there. Alrighty, and Tyro, I probably should have had you steal tech before going. Let's have you start moving out here to start annoying CYLOSTRA. Kuchar, keep stealing tech, buddy. Failure, but it's okay. You got 7 turns of this remaining. Next up, who do we have here? Valkia, you are going to go for Serpent Jetty. I guess an encamp stance. It's going to take a couple of extra turns, and oh, I don't like this. There's a Shadow Legion force moving up, though I suppose if they retake the Varg camp, I can't say I care that much about it. We can't be spending too much time here, though. I'm almost tempted to send Valkia this way and just start on our 3rd army here instead. Now, let's see. These Chaos Lords, it doesn't matter what they have, because it'll get traded out anyway. You know what? Let's take you, Asavar Magath, for now, with the Evil Eyeball, just for the extra campaign line of sight. Because if you're going to Khorne anyway, that won't matter. Let's do this. Then Valkia, you're going to move out this way. And we can hopefully use Asavar to claim this for our Varglings here. Hopefully they don't die. Then you... Oh, damn, more Aspiring Champions? We could have given Valkia a 3rd one, but no, I guess not. Because, let's see, you're going to become a Bloodthirster, you're going to become a Bloodthirster. The Warriors are fine as they are, though I'm almost tempted to switch these two out to dual weapons, but we'll keep them as they are for now. And you are going to become a Knight, and you're going to become a Chaos War Shrine. Oh, in fact, you need to become a Knight right now. Alright, so, Asavar. Well, let's start with you, shall we? Now, you're going to be a fairly ranged heavy army, but you can have 1 Aspiring Champions and 5 Marauders. And do you need Marauder Horsemen? I mean, I guess we could keep them in range, but no, you're going to have Hell Cannons and Skull Cannons and stuff like that. You are then going to go to Ally Recruitment. Not warband up. Well, actually, I guess warband upgrades to upgrade you all to Coordinate Warriors with shields. Well, Marauders for now, but later Coordinate Warriors with shields. Like so. Allied recruitment. And then we probably want to use shades, don't we? Though stock doesn't feel that corny. They're at least decent melee combatants with fairly good melee stats, and we can still use them to charge. Although these aren't the, there are different types of shades. There are great sword shades, aren't there? Let's see, wait, 13, 11, which one, who has the cheapest shades? Arganeth? You can't even use, oh wow, Arganeth, build some buildings, damn, what is this? What else do we have here? Chaos Warriors, we have, let's see, Hag Grief. 14 for those shades. And the Settled Torture, well, they're not going to give us any range. There's Slaneshi. Damn, now we have so many vassals, I'm struggling to find what we want to recruit from. Alrighty, fine. Nagaron, rather it is. 4 shades for our ranged units here. Alrighty. Then, you are going to get the Soul of Damnation Hell Cannon, but you know what, we'll recruit it afterwards. So our 3rd army is going to be focused on this sort of type of units, whereas our 5th army is going to be all berserkers and dual axes and as somebody suggested in the comments of last episode, maybe some witch elves. Alright, this will work. I hope. I believe. And obviously we'll get soul grinders and skull cannons in here and more hell cannons when we have those available. Anyway, wait, we don't have those available right now, do we? What's the... No, we need to sacrifice a lot more souls to, just generally sacrifice a lot more souls to get those. It's okay, we're working on it. I guess that's another reason to raise stuff rather than, not. Okie dokie, well, we need to keep finding battles, or at least we need to find some battles right now. Upgrade you. So, we gotta head Valkia to Doomkeep. Hopefully there will be a full stack in there, as in, hopefully it'll be well enough defended for us to get a fight out of it. Otherwise, it'll all be the Blood Reaper yet again. Building upgrade available... No. Path to Glory, everything else is skippable. And I just want to turn camera here. Let's see what's going on. Thanks, camera. Thanks. Brought you all the way over there for nothing. Also, I do wonder what we're going to be doing with regards to the... with regards to the Legion of Chaos, we do want to move up here. I do wonder where the main fortress is, though. Man, I wish I could give the Force of Decay to Sigvald, but take the Dark Fortress that he's currently holding. But I don't think there's a way to do that. He's not willing to switch capitals. Actually, that should be an option, the ability to switch your vassals' capitals. Also, what do we have here? Kragar vassals, but are becoming once again unruly, so yeah, just wound the guy and get free allegiance. How dare they transgress, and oh, Nagaroth has been destroyed. By who? Who the heck is this? Who the heck is this? The Forgebound. I didn't say there could be Forgebound here, and there we go, 1+1 max gifts of Khorne, but what is this little faction? Is this a rebel faction? They won't even talk to us, what is this? What? They're a Dark Elf faction, right? They have a Dark Elf symbol. I guess we're just gonna attack this, because I have no idea who these guys are. Unless we can reach CYLOSTRA in a single go. Yes, we can! Oh, CYLOSTRA. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at all those MOURNGULS. Oh, this should be a fun fight. Our monstrous army versus a monstrous army? This is so appropriate.
Not this time.
Okay, wait, we gotta figure out how to do this properly. First of all, you don't need to block this army. Let's have you steal stuff from Hotek's column after Entyro, though. Like so. Success, and you're gonna move over here as well. Hopefully you don't get in Harald's way. I guess we are going to get a cinematic battle. Failure, oh. Come on, man. Now, Grumbrindle has retaken Kragroth Deep. Oh. I guess because Malekith is working on these territories, and why are you Occupy this, you moron. Occupy the Elder Spire. Wait, Eldar Spire? Eldar Spire for Grumbrindle? You would think he wouldn't like that much. Anyway, he can take Hag Grief. Oh wow, actually the garrison here isn't that great, though there is a full stack here. You would think the Dark Elves would be pretty good at early game dwarfs because of all their armor piercing really cheaply provided by those Dark Shards. You better occupy this place, man. I told you to attack and not occupy. Wait. Yeah, defend target, zoom to target. I can't tell. Wait, is this the attack symbol? It just says offensive target. Well, let's just hope that he takes it for good. We'll see. I would imagine that he will. And we've also wasted allegiance on doing that now, but it's mostly annoying me that he sacked it rather than doing anything useful with it. Anyway, Harold, we're going to level you up and then we're going to send you into battle. You have monstrous strength now. You have fight or die. Let's get you freakish mutations for those monstrous units. And speed and malice does buff up chariots, and you do have chariots, and you will continue to have chariots. So this is probably something we could go with. No, wait, I just realized we have Khorne marked. Nope, no, this is what we're getting now. We have Paragon of Carnage, so that's spell resistance for the entire army, as well as the melee attack buff for nearby units, and the Seal of Savagery, Icon of Endless War. Leadership and Vigor per second reduction for one ally at least nearby that's in melee, and +1 Khorne Authority as well. Very nice. And what does Khorne Mark do? Oh, it just makes you a stronger fighter, eh? Wait, this doesn't replace anything. So you're telling me this gives you another ability? You are already hitting for 1.5k when you're doing your regular hits. Oh, we could ascend you to Demonhood, but I think we'll leave that to another lord. I feel like considering you have Unbreakable, Ward Save, and Impenetrable, we could get something much worse. I really like the idea of Impenetrable as well. Although, Infernal Dominance is kind of garbage. I don't know. Should we ascend the Blood Reaper to Demonhood? He's been doing quite well, but we could get trash here. I will think about it. You guys also let me know what you think. Anyway. We can always ascend another guy. Let's see, Wulrich Woolmaker, you're in this army, so you're going to get Scouting. And Evasion now, we're just going to hold off on this. For now as well. Yeah. And got to get you on your War Shrine as well. Evasion for you, please. Alrighty, and now let's fight. Right there, oh, Cylostra. I feel bad. Why would you go into March stance right here, where you cannot get away? Although I do think that this will be a fun fight against all those MOURNGULS. Trolls versus MOURNGULS, and I gotta point out that our trolls are still hurt as well. But the enemy is in March stance, and unfortunately the MOURNGULS do not have perfect vigor, though they do have the hunger. Anyway, go.
Slaughter, sacrifice, endless war. Let the world drown in blood.
Yes, drown in blood and not in this little swampy area where we're going to be fighting, but this battle should be interesting. The Blood Reaper versus the Cylostra Deerfawn, who I don't believe actually has a name, or maybe she does. And by name, I mean like a little moniker. I assume she does. The Drowned Lady or something along those lines. I'm not, I'm blanking on it right now. Either way, this should be a pretty interesting army to fight. The enemy has an absolute ton of MOURNGULS available, though ironically, I feel like they might have actually done better if they had more Sirens and maybe some MOURNGUL Haunters as well. Kind of weird to have such a massive amount of MOURNGULS and not a single Haunter, right? But yeah, the Sirens will be quite able to resist the damage from our regular Chaos Warriors of Khorne, because they do no damage, or do no magic damage, interestingly enough. So I guess that the Chaos Warriors of Tzeentch would be superior at fighting Cylostra's faction in particular. All that said, Harald himself does dish out magical damage, so he should be able to dish out as much as he wants. Ooh, I like all the lightning around him now that he's on the Juggernaut as well. Very nice. Yeah, I really like this model, and once again, it's making me tempted not to ascend him. Alrighty, well, here he goes. He's going to be first in, as always, going to go right past those Sirens and start to hit the enemies. Sirens are going to, of course, collide with our Chaos Warriors of Khorne, and this is actually a very nice contrast over here as well. Though I am curious to see how much damage they'll be able to do there. And in the meantime, Harald is moving in. He's going to hit the enemy knight with one hit, and I just want to show you guys this. One hit has been delivered. He has taken half his HP in a single blow. And with all of his current buffs up, Harald is hitting for over 1.5 thousand damage. And we can probably get that up even further via various means. So I'm pretty happy with that thus far, although with the Song of Enthrallment he's down to only 24 melee attack. But damn, that first hit. Another one of those, and you, my friend, will die. Though at 50 melee defense, we might be able to be missing at least a few shots. Anyway, this is kind of an interesting fight, so I'd like to see the Chaos Warriors and the Trolls fight the Sirens. We've seen Harald fight quite a bit over the last few episodes, so... Alrighty, our Sorcerer is going to move back in just to try to add a little bit of magic damage against those Sirens once again. Over on this side, we have the Summoners of Rage, who are kind of getting distracted with some MOURNGULS. Though they are anti-large, I would like them to actually fight things like these Knights here, which they're ideal at, killing cavalry, and especially ethereal cavalry. This is just like the perfect matchup for them, isn't it? Being Dragon Ogres and magical damaging anti-large special unit of Dragon Ogres. This flank is probably where we're in the most danger. 3 MOURNGUL sets, or 2 MOURNGUL sets attacking us directly, and then 2 more moving in to flank us, 1 near to the back. There's also 3 around here, but they, well, obviously they were in stock, so I couldn't see them. We ran our Warhounds or Fleshhounds into them a little bit and are just trying to get out, though on the bright side, this is distracting those units from actually fighting us, though more are moving in to fight our Chaos Warriors. But this is actually fairly decent. I feel like they could have used just a few, once again, more Sirens, more so to hold the ground against the MOURNGULS than anything. Or not against the MOURNGULS, for the MOURNGULS, to act as the anvil to the MOURNGULS' hammer, because obviously the latter will dish out the fairly decent amount of splash damage. Also, you forget how huge MOURNGULS are. I mean, it looks like they can swallow a man whole, which makes kind of sense considering they're real hungry. There we go. The endless hunger. We'll see how that works out for them, though. And, oh, we got a... wait, is this a summoned unit, or did they actually have this in this army? Animated Hulks? I'm not sure. It might be a summoned unit by virtue of CYLOSTRA'S spell work. Spiteful Shot, Tide Call, Beyond the Realm. That's a damned knight unit summoning. Huh, maybe not. Maybe they were here and I just didn't notice them. Whoops. Well, still fun to watch them fight, I guess. And at least they're not ethereal units, so our Chaos Warriors will be able to do at least some damage to them. Also, I do believe the enemy Damned Paladin is just about dead. While he ran away from Harald, who was ripping him apart, he ran into the Summoners of Rage, which is going to be just as bad for him. And down he goes. And that is a CYLOSTRA'S personal guard there. She's going to try to move back into the fray, although once again close to the Summoners of Rage, and with Harald now attacking her. Man, I really love having the Coordinate units fight the ethereal units. They're just, like, perfectly contrasted with each other. Some nice damn shots here. What a lovely battle, though I don't imagine it'll last for much longer. The zombies around CYLOSTRA are melting, and she's down probably to a single hit before dead. And in fact, the balance of power is very much in our favor, and most of the MOURNGULS appear to be in very bad shape as well. Let's see if that last hit lands here, Harald. Come on. You got this. Was that the death kill? The death kill. Murder death kill? No, it looks like she's still up, or is she floating up to the sky? Yes, she is, in fact, dead. That is her death animation. To be fair, I haven't seen it a lot, so I'm not particularly familiar with that one. There we go. Alrighty, well, down you go, and there's not much left, though there are plenty of MOURNGULS. I don't imagine they will stand up much longer now that Harald will be able to join the fray. Those second summons of the Damned Knights is also going to try to move away, but the Summoners of Rage should be able to take care of them. Massive number of MOURNGULS here is also getting surrounded, now getting attacked by some Fleshhounds in the back, and the Searing Doom going to come down right on top of them as well. I don't imagine it does a crazy amount of damage, but it will most likely do some, especially as I've seen that spell do a lot of damage to Ogre Bull's units, so it's not like it doesn't do damage to larger units. And then same thing on this side, MOURNGULS are just about done. They've also got charged by our Chaos Chariots. I guess we gotta enjoy these things while we have them, because they're gonna be Gorby's Chariots sooner rather than later. Alrighty, down go all those MOURNGULS. One last little hand wave goodbye. We hit the enemy damned knights with a chain lightning from our Summoners of Rage, and Harold is still fighting them, but it looks like the enemy army dies. And I guess they all just disappeared in a second. It looks like they're up, but since we see a couple of the death animations starting, I imagine that the entire army melted at the exact same time. Apparently a close victory, and I think that I guess we did take some damage on especially some of our Chaos Warriors, to a lot of splash damage on the flanks from where we got charged by those MOURNGULS, but otherwise pretty good. Pretty good, rather. Fun fight. Alrighty, very, very nice. CYLOSTRA actually gave us a fight, and I was pretty happy with it. Good job, good job. And that was with her in March stance as well, but also Harald, that damn first hit on that paladin, taking half of its HP in a single blow, over 1.5k damage. This is one of those reasons that makes me think that we maybe shouldn't ascend Harald, because he's already very strong as a mortal, and I kind of wouldn't want to necessarily lose the abilities that he has in his current state. But once again, we'll have to think about it, whether we ascend him or somebody else. Now, in terms of this, we could heal up a little bit, actually a decent amount, or we could sacrifice those captives, which is actually fairly minimal. It's not even a turn worth of souls. So I think we will just... The thing is, I take it that these souls don't actually count for the numbers that we're trying to get. You need to sacrifice them, but this is so little, it once again doesn't feel worth the time. Let's just enslave the captives. We got lots more fights here after all. Mission aborted for wounding Robert Bartholomew. That wasn't likely anyway. Winds of Magic, Power Reserve, and Miscast chance. Well, I doubt Harald's going to be casting anything. I guess the Winds of Magic will help his Sorcerer, though. And he's got a Talisman of Endurance, which I guess is going to be better than that Opal Amulet, so it's a decent reward for this. Let us get you, said Talisman. Good. And we do have a double potion of toughness as well that we may want to give to somebody. We'll see about that. Also, do we... Yeah, there's still, like, no ancillaries. Huh, this is so weird. Does this faction not have ancillaries in general, or what? Also, Forgebound. Actually, wait, how many territories do you have, CYLOSTRA? You have 3. Oh wow, you won't even vassalize if we pay you? Okay, well it looks like CYLOSTRA, unlike many of the other factions, is gonna get killed. We do want Hotek's Column for ourselves though, because it does have iron there. Alrighty, and then we'll have to figure out who we give the Black Forests and the Twisted Glade to then. Dark Elves might be better, because it's going down all the way to the south. We could give it to Grond, for example. Nagorod is losing territory as well, so I guess we will potentially give them some stuff. Anyway, let's take the Black Forests. I guess we'll declare war on these guys. They only have the one settlement, and yeah, I think it was just a faction that came back. Oh wait, they do have a... No, they don't have a garrison, so I think you should be able to auto-resolve this, even slightly hurt as you are. You might get sieged by this, but it's a pathetic army and it has no chance anyway. Declare war with everybody. Good. And occupy the place. Auto-resolve, and... Yeah, no amount of souls, so just occupy it. Alrighty, Forgebound instantly destroyed, basically. We didn't need them as a vassal, and we're going to repair the place, and we're going to actually build the... Not the Warband upgrade, but the Twisted Relic here. And before we swap this out, because I still haven't decided who exactly to swap it out to. Though once again, I am tempted to give it to either the Hmong or to Grond. How strong... Well, then again, Grond is a minor faction, whereas Harganeth is a major one. Which is why it's probably better to give them more stuff. Also, do we have any missions from anybody? Yes, we do. Skeggi, you want us to kill Robert Lowe. Very likely. And Hudakai, which may run or may not. Let's go for Robert Lowe. There we go. And actually, I'm now glad that we moved Valkia first here to Doomkeep rather than staying at the Monolith, because it looks like our vassals are heading out to Doomkeep, and we don't want them to take it. It's ours. Valkia, what's the likelihood that you will need a march stand? Wait, did you get blocked? Or did we move this turn but only partially? Weird. Well, let's go into March stance. I doubt that the enemy has enough of an army here to threaten us. Vandred and Hudakai is there. But I fear that you are done for, Be'lakor. I mean, we did get the defeat trait for you, so we already got what we wanted. We got ours. Let's go with that. Ironfrost Glacier, you're good. Although, you know what? Let's just keep the growth up. We're going to delete these buildings later on anyway. Although the increase is by 30. You know what? Actually, no. The level 4 is not worthwhile. Never mind. I changed my mind. Also, Hellspire Mountains, you're good. Silver Tower Sorcerers, you are good. Clawed Coast. Black Fortress is being built and repaired. Spite Reach, you're going to stay as you are until we potentially give you up. We still have this Blood Mountain. Yes, yes. And yeah, I definitely want that extra armor for Chaos Warriors. So more iron, please. Skip the rest of this. But don't skip the extra gift. We got one more coming. And it is a Khornate gift. The question is, we could get the extra character experience, but character experience isn't super valuable right now. More Flesh Hounds, potentially. I did want to get Annihilator's armor. Ooh, and we can get Hellforged Fury right now. You know what, let's start with the Flesh Hounds briefly, and then we'll swap out afterwards to Hellforged Fury. And then, even more afterwards, we'll be swapping back to the Blessing of Blood to have the permanent summon ability, while this one is going to rotate between various types of characters, and then ultimately end up in Annihilator's armor for the free trophy heads, as nothing else is a direct buff. Yeah, I think that's how we do it. Alright, so let's start with you. Some Flesh Hounds in here. Now, you are heading out towards the Exalted Hero thing. Yes, okay, so that's appropriate. And, oh wow, that actually takes a while to research compared to some other stuff here. Bloody Summons would be much faster. I'm almost tempted to briefly switch to Demonic Pact, but that'll take, what, 9 turns as opposed to 6 for the Exalted Heroes. But getting those Exalted Heroes will allow us to delete a few unnecessary buildings, which is also good. And I guess we'll go for Demonic Pact afterwards. Fine, 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 we'll do that. We could speed it up by, for example, getting a few more sorcerers working. Actually, do we have any more sorcerer capacity yet, or no? We need more Textiles. Fortress of the Damned, no, we're still at 4 out of 4. Damn, alrighty. Well then, let's end the turn and let's proceed. Legion of Chaos is going to move around. Oh, great. The camera seems to really want to watch the Legion of Chaos, because it seems to be bringing us back here every time. And it looks like we did save the Skeggi by vassalizing them. Whoa, 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 did one of our allies just land at Ulthuan? What's going on here? No, it's the Scourge of Cain. I wonder if we could vassalize them. Oh. Does Valkia want the Sword of Cain rather than her spear? That's another question. I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't want the Sword of Cain, and it'll make Valkia hit a little bit harder. Ally mobilizes towards settlement. Please tell me you've taken it. No, you're standing right there and not doing anything. Come on, man. I fear what Grimbrindle's gonna do to you while you're distracted like this. Don't make us come in and bail you out. Ally begins outpost construction. Swell. Battlemasters defeat Hudakai. Swell. How are the Skeggi? You know what, let's build the next level of, 3 Chaos Warriors with great weapons, 1 chosen with halberds, 2 chosen with halberds. Yeah, let's keep building this just to keep these guys a little bit better defended with garrisons. Though if they get hit by multiple attacks, then, well. And oh, look, Skeggi's moving all the way up north. And oh, what the heck, Morathi hates us now. They don't like the treaties with the Skeggi. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize that. I thought they would have liked them. We can't give you any settlements, so you're not going to be happy with us. Also, while we're here, any ally missions? No, there aren't. I think we need to tell a few more factions to start attacking, Naggarond. Or not Naggarond, to start attacking Grimbrindle's faction. Whatever. Whatever, Valkia, you go north. And you just can't reach it, can you? Damn. Alright, then go here. We could set up an ambush. Maybe Hudakai will move into it. I highly doubt it, but you never know. So let's set up an ambush for next turn. I would have really liked to vassalize Be'lakor, but I guess we'll have to wait until next episode to do that. Harold, in the meantime, should have an easy, quick kill against Robert Lowe with probably an auto-resolve. Just want to double-check that we don't have anything good in terms of gifts. We could replace one of the Warhounds with Fleshhounds now if we wanted to. Also, how many levels do you have now? 3, eh? Alrighty, well, considering you got the good stuff here, let's get you your freakish mutations. And then do we start making you an even stronger fighter? Just for funness sakes, I think we're gonna get Woundmaker as well. I want to see him hit for like 2 to 3k instead. Why the heck not? And also, I do want to get Driven by Rage for you as well. I take it you don't have any upkeep reduction as a Khorne army. The spoilers will still be valuable. Souls gained will be valuable. I mean, I guess we'll have the same exact dilemma here, just like we do with Valkia. You know what, let's get you a little bit of more melee defense first. And I guess a little bit of melee attack, but it's the melee defense I want more, because he has been getting hurt in melee a little bit. Nothing crazy, but still enough. And yeah, that ward save would be really helpful, and so would the Chaos Armor, now that I think about it. Gotta find a battle against an enemy containing 5 missile units. It says a battle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5 missile units, is it not? Is this not missile units, game? Come back here. Come back here, missile units.
Kill. Take their skull.
I'm just curious whether this thing is bugged. Don't bother healing. Get the souls now. We need more souls. Ally mission successful. Audacious, I'll bet. Chaos Warshrine for Woolric, and no. Those were 5 missile units. Okay, does anybody know what the deal is with this one? Containing 5... Wait. Wait. Win a battle against an army containing 5 missile units. Could this mean the opposite of what I think it means? Could this mean use 5 missile units to win a battle? But then how are we supposed to get 5 missile units in our army? We can get 4 via ally recruitment. No, that's not possible. Now this has to mean an enemy army containing 5 missile units. Maybe this means actually fight a direct battle rather than an auto-resolve? Okay, you know what? Next time, we'll try that. Also, you are not going to be able to move to Black Forest, so go into encamp stance and then move next turn. Hopefully it doesn't get taken over, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Alrighty, well, unfortunately with that, we're basically out of time. Got that nice battle out of CYLOSTRA, but more to come. There's still lots of Drown to destroy and lots of enemy factions here that we'll probably want to defeat. Kotep is down here for some fun fights. I want to vassalize Torox. I don't really care about the Flame Gullets, and, well, we're not vassalizing Grombrindal because he'll die rather than become a vassal of Chaos, I think. So yeah, that's about it. Next time we continue the fight with Harald, and more importantly, we hopefully vassalize Be'lakor for good, and start doing a little bit more fighting with regards to Wulfric. It does look like... Oh damn, you're gonna go for Serpent Jetty? Oh no. Maybe we could trade you something for that later on. I was hoping to give this to the Varg. We'll have to give them something else. Like Varg Camp, for example.
Who seeks my audience? By all means.
Any chance... How much would we get? 47, damn. Alright, we'll need to figure out something to give Malice for this. Ironically, he's kind of causing problems right now. What if we told him to attack something else? For example, what if he told him to sail to Norska to... No, you know what? I don't want him to have Norska. Sail down here. Sail to the Twisted Glade. I don't know if he'll react to this. I have a feeling he's going to attack Serpent Jetty anyway, but, well, I guess there's not much we can do about it. Anyway, as I said, calling it here next time. Hopefully vassalization, and we'll try to deal with Malice and the other stuff as we go. Stay tuned for more Valkia. Don't forget to leave a like and comment for your friendly neighborhood heretic. All glory to the algorithm. And thanks for watching.